What's good, y'all? It's Jackpot P here. Open the studio, we about to chop something down. About to go to Splice, see what we can do, get a couple of little goodies out of there, take it back inside the door, and do what we do. You already know what it is. Alright, so right now we in Splice. I've been looking around for a little bit. Normally I come here for a couple of different ideas or whatnot. So right now we're going to check out a couple of things. I'm looking for something like really trappy right now. So what I like about Splice, I like to make a couple of stacks, especially on times where I don't really have like any inspiration. I'll come right here to stack, I'll come right here to Splice, and I'll start making like a little stack, and then I bring it back into like a door, and then I chop it up from there. So I like this. I have some stuff out of here already. This Midnight Trap. Let me check and see if they got something in here I like. Go over here, hit the loops. Let me see. I like to hit like these little song starters. This one sound hot already. I want to take this one, but I don't want, you know, to act like I just came to this joint. I just want to see what else they got that might inspire me. I like this one too. I really like the first one. I'm gonna show you how they break down. See, they got these things called song starters, and it has a woo. This is the one right here. This is the one right here. All right, so I'm gonna heart that, save that. We're gonna create a stack with it, and basically, I'm going to select the style. We're gonna go to trap, and it should give me. See, you got some drums in it. I'm not going to use everything because right now it sounds like it could be complete, but we're not going to do that. So I'm gonna mute these drums. We don't need no bass. I can add. Matter of fact, let's just get rid of this stuff. Alright, let's get some keys in there. Let me see. That don't even sound like keys. See, it's really random, but it stays in key. See, that's cool. Okay. Let's get a lead in there. Oh, let's get some. This little counter shit. Now let me see if I can just get a bass real quick, something real simple. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. So we got basically just wanted to get a couple sounds. I didn't want to get too many because I want to add my own stuff. I just need a foundation, just something to really start with. Got something real creepy. I got crazy sounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the stack. It says what? Summer Thoughts, whatever. Alright, cool. Save that. Right now I'll go to my stacks collection over here, and I could take that. Now what's dope about this is that I got so many different options on what I can do with it. So when I export it, I can export it into an Ableton Live project, a Studio Live project, just stems if I want to take it into my MPCs or whatever the case may be. The original samples. Now, these samples have been tuned to fit that D minor that you can see there, which I was going to explain later. But either way, when you make a stack, it basically takes the key of the first sample that you put in there, and even if the samples don't match the key, it makes it match the key if it doesn't find anything. So that's what I like about that. So now I'm about to export it into a Studio One project, because we're going to be in Studio One. And from there, I'm going to take these 4 credits, download it. It's already in my library, but we're going to save it this way. Let me see where I'm going to put this at. So we're going to go to my downloads, and we're going to save it there for now. Open the file. You got to unzip it. So we're going to unzip it. Extract those files real quick. You know how the game goes with that. So now we extracted it. I'm going to load it up in the door. I'm going to hit y'all back in a second. Okie dokie, so I just loaded up a template, and I got a good template. I love templates, you know what I'm saying? Because you could just put anything that you want, that you really like to use on there. Especially, like, I got a template for recording, templates for making beats. This is my beat making template right here. So for starters, I got my Machine 3 in here. As you can see, my machine is already loaded up with the machine jam. I got the complete control on there. As you can see, that loads up. Then from there, I got a Reason Rack plugin. I used to use Reason a lot, but since they made the plugin, it's been much more better for me, because now I can use my whole Reason library inside of Studio One, which is pretty dope. All my effects, all my instruments in there, and I've been collecting a lot of stuff throughout the year, so I got a lot of stuff in there to play with. Then I got my Arturia Analog Lab, and all my Arturia sounds is in there. So I got one of those, the Arturia bundle, which I'm going to be upgrading soon. I want to do a video on that as well. But all my Arturia sounds is in there, so when I want to use any of the synthesizers, that's there. And then I got a separate channel for my Akai Force and my MPC Key 61, so I can record directly from here to inside of there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good option to have. All I do is hit record, and I could just record whatever sounds I want to inside of there. Mainly I do that for drums, because sometimes I like to, like, you know, export the MIDI patterns and stuff like that. But I got that option here if I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's automatically linked up. So, but for now, I want to install that stack that I just got from Splice. So I downloaded it. I extracted it, so now I'm going to take it, and how to do it. What I like about Studio One and Splice, as you can see, I turned it into a Studio One file, so now I'm about to import it. So you go to import song data, because I want to use my template, but I didn't want to have to keep loading up everything, you know what I'm saying? So I loaded up my template. We got the stack. It's already in the Studio One file. Summer Thoughts. Load it up. It's going to click on everything here. Boom, boom, boom. Okie dokie. It loads it up. So now my sample is loaded up. Everything's there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to, my template is there, and now I got my files. So now what I'm going to do now is, let me take it, listen to it. So now I'm about to chop that up. So now, the first thing I want to do is the song starter part of it. It's like a song starter. So it might have a lot of different elements inside of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate those stems real quick. That's the first thing I'm going to do on that. Just so I can have, you know, play around a little bit with it. It might have a nice bass in there that I might want to use. I might want to swap out. See? There we go. So now, as you can see, we got the synth file that was in there. The bass is separate. We got a little whatever that sound is at the top. And then we still got our piano melodies and all that stuff down here. That was the other part of the stuff that I download. Now everything is in the in this D minor major. This D minor section. So now, since everything has been synced there, the D I think I'm sure it was like D sharp or D flat. I can program all my devices and everything to that so that everything is synced. So when I'm going to go make melodies and stuff like that, everything could be in the right key. You know what I'm saying? So now we got that. The first thing I might want to do, it doesn't have any drums. I want to make a simple drum melody real quick just to get on point. So I'm going to open up the Machine 3. I'm going to get up on there. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to take the patterns off, because sometimes that gets in the way when I'm like loading up kits and stuff like that. The patterns get in the way, so I want to get my own, make my own pattern from scratch. So let's see, we're going to keep that open over there, and let's go to my browser. Let me see what we're going to do. We're going to get some trap shit going. I got this Young Phantom kit that go good with trap. Let me just hear what they got. Let me see what we can get out of there. Okay, we're back on. Load this Dunjay kit up. Okay, we got that looped out. Let's check it out. Let's start building the pattern up. Yeah, that shit. So what I'm gonna do, they got you see that sound in the beginning right here that I chopped off, that little voical? Shit, look, I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. Sound like a little, you know what I mean? Alright, so I made a little drum pattern. Muted a couple of sounds. I wanted to kind of make a little melody real quick. So let's look for some crazy sounds. Let me go to my instrument section right here. Let's see what we can pull up. I got a lot of crazy instruments. So, trying to think what we could do. I want to get like a, let's get like a good piano in there. I got a lot of good pianos too. Let me see what we got. Piano colors, I never use that. Let's see what that is like. Piano colors. Let's see what that's about. So I'm gonna load that up. Hopefully it got some good sound in there. I never used it before. Like, I got so much stuff in this Native Instruments that I know I haven't used everything yet. And they got a new bundle that's coming out with now. And it's crazy. But every beat I try to use something new. You know what I'm saying? So now that I got this on there, I can load it up on my complete keyboard as well. So as you can see, I got my complete keyboard loaded up. Right now you can't hear anything. I'm gonna put it on the machine. So now we got that going. Now this, let me, it was D, this is D sharp, but it has that.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I just want to make sure, telling them the right thing. So we got D sharp. So let me play the the pack again. Okay. See, I like it. It's chromatic. Let's hit a minor, kind of smooth it out. That shit sounds crazy. Let me see something.
That one was fire.
I'm gonna hear the crazy sound on there. piano really brought it out. This little kind of melody. Okay, we put that little thing in there. That was pretty cool. Let's add another sound to it to try to, and normally I could stack the sound, so I did that. Let's stack the sound before I move on to another counter melody. So right now I got it here, right? So now I'm gonna go under here. I'm gonna pick another sound to kind of layer it with. Now this, I'll go into something that I used before. All right, so let me try to find something else to stack with it, man. So just going through some stuff here. See if I find something that I like. Let's take a look. I got a lot of stuff. Let's go to this glaze. Just see what's in here. Let me try that. Let me make sure I'm in the right thing. Let me load it. See if I can get it to work out. Okay, let's see something like that. Let's go back to the pattern. Let's see. I don't think that works like that. Okay. Alright, so let me stop for a second because I'm going to try to export the MIDI. What I want to do is I'm going to take this MIDI file. I don't know why it's saying I can't export it, but let's try this. Okay, here we go. We're going to drag it over here to this sample and let's see if it rocked out. So I'm gonna try to make it. I just want to drag it, make it a little bit more, stand out a little bit more. See how it sounds. Okay. So it gives it like, you know, a little feel, a little something, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It just gives it a little bit of a feel. So we got that there. We put our little melody in there. We didn't want to do too much. So now let's see what else we got. Let's unmute everything. Let's go. So we did that. I'm trying to think. I might want to add just a string just to go in the back of that. Just to go in the back of the sound. I just want to get a string. We're going to go to string assemble. I might want to get two. I might want to get a bass string in there. Let's see what we got. We got some horns. Let me load it up, see how I feel about it. I might mess with it, I might not mess with it, but just something broad real quick. Let me see. See what I'm saying? Let's get it. See, now we got the bass. We'll put that bass on. Watch. So, let's Yeah, I like that. Something like that. Yeah, that's your sound. So now, wait, let me see. There's two ways I could pull it. I might not. I just wanted to put a brass in there. I'm not sure if I still want to do the string. I'm going to do it as an option. Let me see something for a minute. Just to give it a little high pitch, we're going to go to, let me see. Give me a second. I think I might want to add a string in there just to kind of like give it a little high. And then after that, we should be good after that. So let me see. That's the brass. Let's go to the string. Let's see what we got. Violin. Might get the violin in there. Or should I do the ensemble? Let's try the violin first. Let's see how we feel about it. And if it's cool, we'll do that. If not, then I'll hit the ensemble. And we'll go from there. You feel what I'm saying? So let's take a look. So we got that going. Let me switch it back to the regular view, just so we can see it. We got the symphony string ensemble. So let's see what we got. Let's play it. I know what I might want to do. I think I might want to do some more Michael Myers shit real quick. Might do. That's it. I didn't want to put too much of a string pattern, just something just to iron it out, whatever. String ensemble, it always gives me something to go off of. I swear, guys, like I like it a lot because it always helps me fill in the gaps. Like if I don't have nothing else, I like to hit it off with like a lot of little live instrument sounds, like stuff like that. So this shit always helps me out. You know what I'm saying? I like the string ensemble. They got a brass one. They got one for flutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always litty to me. So now we got all this stuff that I don't put into it. We got the patterns that we did. We got my drum pattern. We got the what we got over here. We got the piano that I did. We got the motherfucking the brass, and then we got some strings in there. So we got a decent amount of sounds and stuff like that. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take all these sounds out the machine. We're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna arrange it, and we're gonna do what we do after that. You know what I'm saying? I exported my drums, my trombone, my violin, the piano that I had, the kick that I had, all the hi-hats and drums and stuff like that. I already got everything into pattern. So now my loop is here. So now we're gonna start duplicating it, and I'm gonna just start making my little sections now. Like, you know what I mean? My little intros, my outros, and all that type of stuff like that. Alright. So, duplicated it a few times. Now let's bring it back. Okay. Okay, so now let's see what we're gonna do for intro. Let's just... Intro should be about 16 bars. So I'm gonna take it like 16 bars, and then I'm gonna, let's see. Well, first of all, I'm gonna take out the drums. I'm not gonna have no drums in there. So let's just take that out. This piano sounds, that's not gonna come into that point. This bass is gonna be done. We'll do this bass. We'll keep that in there. We'll take this. We'll take this out. We'll take this piano out, and then we'll start it like that, and then we'll start adding certain things in. Alright, so let's try it. Let's see what it sounds like. So that's how my intro's gonna be. So we're gonna move on to the beginning verse, and then I'm gonna take that. Now we're gonna add some drums in there. So we're gonna take out this, because I don't. Just take out a few things before we get all into it. So let's see how it sounds. Well, we definitely don't want to do no bells. So that's basically like the verse part. I could still do some adjustments here and there. Like I might not, okay, you might not do the hi-hats here and here, have a pickup, this, that, and the third. You know, just chop it up like that. A hook part, you know how I like to do it. Let's drop everything. Keep the drums. Keep the drums. Delete those. So if that's the case on this last part right here, we'll take the kick off. You know what I'm saying? And we'll do it like that. And we kind of could take a little bit of this off. Keep the bass in that going. And that'll be the hook. Let's see how this is going to sound for the hook. Cool. So that's the hook. So now that we got that, we could take this, delete all that, take this part right here, and we gonna double this whole thing right here. Take all this, duplicate that. We got the track right then and there. Now from that point, I could do like my outro or whatever it is that I want to do from that point. But at this point, I got a basic foundation on what I want to do. And I'll go back, I'll let the artist listen to it, and from that point, we chop it up from there, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I want to splice, grab me a little samples, chopped up, do my little seasonings and spices on it. And that's what I like to do sometimes on days where I don't really have too many different ideas. I can always jump up and go to Splice and go snatch something up real quick, chop it up, make it my own, do my own thing to it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it usually comes out really dope, you know what I'm saying? So, that's going to be it for today. Next time that we on, I'm going to show you how to chop up a crazy video game sample. I'm going to let y'all know on some of my little throwback secrets and stuff like that. I'm going to put y'all on. We're going to have a good time doing that. So, until next time, holla at your boy. You already know.